Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwara, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. When we say life is a time pass, what is the import of that statement? When we say I am doing meditation, what is the import of that statement? When I say I had to do this, I had to do that, what exactly it means? So, when we are playing with kids, small kids, and they are insisting that we should play. So, just to please them, we play. Now, the child's attention is, I want to defeat Swamiji. See? And therefore, they are excited. Then they can go and tell, I have defeated Swamiji. And what I have to do? Till my breakfast is ready, I have to keep this Rakshas busy. So I start playing with him. And he is excited to win. See? And I play tricks with him. He gets miserable, angry. And you are cheat, you should not do like this thing, this thing. Okay. I'm sorry, I will not do it now. Again we start. It was just a time pass till the breakfast is ready. I was neither interested in winning or losing. And when he is about to win, then the food is ready. So, hey, come on, throw it away, let's go and eat food. But for the child, now wait, now I am winning. So what is the time pass? Time pass is that lifestyle wherein victory and defeat is not the criteria of existence. थोड़े गम है, थोड़ी खुशियाँ. This is what life is. But not knowing this, then I am doing meditation. Don't disturb me when I am doing meditation. You remember everything when I am doing meditation. See? So, first thing about meditation is not done. See? This disease of doing has to be removed from our head. See? Like yesterday, somebody asked me this. Swamiji, you are not telling anything on devotion, on bhakti. Bhakti kaise karti hai? See? Devotion is not done. It is not an action. It is an experience. See? And when we take devotion as an action, we have taken a wrong exit on a spiritual path. Go into the temple, all these things. This is not devotion. See? This is upasana. See? Observing Ekadashi is not devotion. This is upasana. But what happens? Bhakti, devotion, is an experience of joy. But if we are leading our life under fear, oh, today Ekadashi, I have taken this thing, now what is going to happen? Nothing, you go to hell. You are telling so easily, yes, it is easy to go to hell. Going to heaven is difficult. See, my friends, Therefore, wherever doing is involved, we are born as somebody. So, meditation is freedom from somebody and attaining the status of nobody. Therefore, by mistake, it is rightly said, in this world nobody is happy. Yes, really true. Nobody alone is happy. Somebody is always miserable. See, this we have to recognize, that meditation is, we are not going to achieve anything, we are not going to lose anything. See? Like, we come here in the morning for meditation. Now last 4-5 days we are spending time in the morning, 7 to 8. Now if you look within yourself, did you get anything? Yes. What? Confusion. See? So remove the confusion. What was the confusion? All these years we have been told, get up early in the morning, Brahma Muhurta, sit down straight away, and then relax the body, and then, but what happens when I am relaxing the body, I go to sleep. Then excite the body. All the time doing something or the other. Therefore, real meditation is not an action, but a process of learning from every single experience. And when we learn something, we are happy. You see the small kids, when for the first time they learn A, B, C, D, etc. And then they go with their mother to somewhere shopping here and there. And his attention is what is written. And he stopped the mom. Mom, wait, I'll read something. And B-A-T-A, aha, I can read English. The joy. This joy I had in Calcutta many years before. There I was learning Bengali. I was there for a few years. So learning is my craze. I was learning. And then trying to read something. So once when I was walking on the footpath, there was one shop, various clocks, watches. So that big board, I said, let me read now. And I was reading, but little loudly probably, I didn't realize. I read. Because I saw it in the watch shop. So I read. G, D, Ka, Du, Ka, Na. And I was so happy. G, D, Ka, Du, Ka. I could read in Bengali. And there was a Bengali behind me. He gave, not like this. Where are you from? So I said, what happened? This is not what. Then, Ghodi ke do kaan. I thought I should give him 2. See? This experience of yours is meditation. And it happens only if you take this as meditation, learn. Anything you learn. Therefore, old people are those, they kill the child that they are. No, what will I do now learning? Then better die. See? If you are living, you want to learn something. Now what will I do? Learning now Ram Raksha. Take it. Learn. And once you take this as your spiritual practice, then you will see what a joy it is. You have seen how many different texts I have taken. See? Not the same thing. Bhagavad Gita, Upanishad, Upanishad, Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavad Gita, Upanishad. See? Then you become mechanical. Whenever life becomes mechanical, you are living in frustration. But when the life is not mechanical, you are living in meditation. See? One person asked me the question, Swamiji, why you have to do all this recording and all that? I said, it's none of your business. No, I don't mean that, but I mean that. See? I said, look here, if you observe, if you're observing me, first of all, the VHS fellows used to do the recording, then that was dropped. Then we used to have the 8 cassette, big one, then that was dropped. Then small cassettes, that was dropped. Then the hard disk camera, that was dropped. Then the action camera, that was dropped. Now the phone. From the phone, laptop, that was dropped. When you learn something, it is a joy. See, friends, anything you do mechanically, you lose charm. See, friends. And then such people are so negative-minded. Now what I'll do after learning this thing? But if you are a genius, you will take it as a real spiritual practice. I'll give 2 examples. There is one of mine, I really love her. She is 86. Alone. Husband died, no kids. 86. She is not very strong enough to run here and there, within the house only. Any time, she is full of life. A great singer, musician. She knows music so deep. She used to run classes. Then she stopped that. Then she said, Swamiji, I have taken up something new to learn. I said, what is that? I have started learning painting at 86. See? Her hand is not steady. Learning painting. So I said, Mama, I'll show you something different. Then on YouTube, there are coaching classes. By pencil, you don't require color, only by pencil. How to draw the faces, how to draw the hair, how to draw the eyes, how to draw the lips, and what should be the proportion, so nicely. So when I showed, oh, Swamiji, you do that? I said, yes, I do sometime. Oh, very good, I'll do that. And then she started doing it. Next time when I went, she had a nice copy made. Swamiji, come, I'll tell you. This was the first one I had done. Like a small child at the age of 86. That is life. All alone, Swamiji, the maid servant doesn't come, and then useless. What is that life? See? Another example. One lady came from USA to meet me in Mumbai. Swamiji, I came just to meet you. I said, meet lo. What can I do? Then she said, my brother is here in Andheri and our mother is very old. I said, naturally, by looking at you, I can't imagine your mother is young. You know, it's a problem. I said, this is not a news. I told my brother, put the mother in a very good, high quality old people home, but he doesn't want. And she is a big problem. So he is suggesting me to take her to USA. What should I do? I said, don't take. There you will have one more person to look after. Then put her in this thing. No. Then, sir, service is the problem. Why? Any servant, any lady is appointed to take care of her. Within 2 days, though they run away. Because these old ladies keep on bullying those young girls who are serving you. See? Oh, she is taking too much of tea. 3 times tea she takes. See? She is eating too much of food. Are you there a vigilance officer or what? They are young, they require food. They are enjoying life. And as a result, once, twice it happens, then that girl leaves. Now the problem is, they are ready to pay 5,000 rupees per day. Nobody comes to work. Why? Because that old lady has never taught how to keep herself occupied and busy. See? Telling others, do, that is not spiritual life. Many places I have seen, these oldies, they treat the servants like, they are animals or what. And when they don't get, they get frustrated. Therefore, learn. Now tell what to learn. I'll tell and I guarantee you will not do it. See my confidence. There is one commentary on Bhagavad Gita published by Gita Press, attributed to Swami Anubhavanandaji Maharaj. That is the most ideal Bhagavad Gita commentary for anybody. It's pretty fat. And there are only 700 verses in Bhagavad Gita. So every day read one chapter of Gita, 18 chapter over, then again start from the one. Don't read the same chapter every day. Learn. Whenever anything is done mechanically, it has zero impact on you. You can watch when people are sitting and they are told, you should chant 15 chapter. So all of them sit in. Urdhva moolamada shakam ashvattam prahuryam chandamsi yasya pranami yastam veda savedi. Mechanically going on. So chant every day, different chapter. You'll prepare a book in your hand and read. Then you learn how to make the mind available to us, and then the impact of that knowledge happens on us. Anything you do mechanically, charm goes away. See? In probably Pittsburgh, after my talk in the college was over, some Vedanta talk, something like over. And all the students, many of them, maybe more than about 100 or so, sitting and listening after my talk was over. Then I went out in the professor's room. We were sitting there. He said, I want to ask you a question. I said, ask. When I give lecture, they don't sit, they go away, walk away. But they were all sitting. I was having fear that you will start lecture and these students will run away. It will be a very bad precedent. And but how come they sat? I said, I don't know, ask them. What is the reason? I said, the reason is, I have not prepared my lecture. See? When you prepare, you become mechanical. Go to Google. Now, one experiment. Suppose you are asked, this experiment I did in Ahmedabad. Suppose you are asked, tomorrow you have to give a talk on the childhood of Vivekananda. So what you will do? Go, prepare, take the guidance from Google Ananda and prepare lecture. Next, when you prepare, then I think this should be enough for 15 minutes. Good. And then read 3-4 times everything, dates, time, place, everything. And start. And your calculation was wrong. What you thought it will be enough for 15 minutes was over in 5 minutes. Now what to do? No, that's all. But you have to stand there on the podium for 15 minutes. That is the rule. You can't go early. But I don't have to talk anything. Okay, you talk about your childhood. When he started talking on his childhood, we had to call the security to pull him out after 10 minutes. Now what is the reason? When he was talking on Vivekananda, it was read from the books. When he was talking about his childhood, it was the experience that he was talking. See, friends, experience doesn't come from books. Experience comes from your own life. See? This is what one experience which I got is this. This finger was hurt for whatever reason, and they call it trigger finger, something like that. Now also it is not completely over. So, one of my friends did the operation. While operation was done, because he had given local anesthesia, and when it was set, then operation was done. I could see that he was cutting, doing this thing, and somebody was taking video. And I was watching, talking to him, he was talking to me. That time I experienced, I am realized. And I was so happy. I am the greatest yogi. Even if he's cutting my hand, nothing is happening to me. Ha ha. For 15 minutes. After that, oh God, it is too painful. That day this was discovered. Nothing happens to body. Everything happens only to the mind. You have heard. You have to have your own experience. Experience cannot be transferred. Problems can be transferred, not experience. When we are thus able to slowly and steadily learn that everything is happening in the mind, therefore, what is meditation? Meditation is an art of minding our mind. Mind your mind. Then for that, we must know the working of the mind. Working of the mind is, there is one athletic event wherein that athlete comes with a big post in his hand and fixes it in the soil, goes up, what they call some pole vault jump, goes up and then crosses the barrier, and then he throws that post and is the other side. See? So with the help of that pole he has gone, but afterwards he dropped the pole. He doesn't go take, "No, let me take it that side, poor fellow, help me." No, you have to drop it. See? Exactly the same way. Use the mind to transcend the mind. Uddharedatmanatmanam natmanam avasadayet atmaiva atmano bandhu atmaiva ripuratmana. We have to use the mind to transcend the mind. Mind has got two aspects. One is action aspect, second is knowledge aspect. Action aspect is a mechanical process, default settings. See? Suppose something is very hot and you do not know, and you touch it, oh God. So you did not even have to think that it is hot, it will hurt, therefore withdraw. It happens. We are all leading a default setting mind. We have to learn. The first thing, learning, meditation, living at zero complaint level. No complaints. Net result, we will stop reacting in life. We have to only act. Don't react. See? So whenever reaction happens, find out who is reacting. So, in the default settings of our mind, reaction is, it was the first time experience. See? Like we all have that thing. Sometime we have touched the socket, line socket, got shock. Thereafter, even if we are told that there is no electricity in that, yet we take that thing and we test whether it's there or not. Because we have learned. So we become aware of it. Exactly the same way. When we have learned that, now what we have to learn, to whatever thing or being we have given importance, that becomes the cause of our misery. This is not in books. You have to find out yourself. See? Like I told you, Babaji is like us. They think that they are the one to improve the world. Therefore, discipline, punctuality, cleanliness, And if somebody comes little late, so that Babaji looks at him, should I make a keema out of him or roast him? So anger. Somebody asked me this question, therefore I am telling you the example. So when somebody comes and goes, you don't bother about anything. I said, I have got clear understanding. Why? Those who have come on time, do you think they are listening? So those who come late, they will not listen. No, I know, nobody listens. Then why are you talking? Time pass. See, friends, we are squarely responsible for all our miseries in life. And that happens when you become somebody. Remain as nobody. Relax. Now how the somebody is born? When we start living with reference to something, drop reference. See? Like we did yesterday probably. Reference is husband or wife. So hold on to that reference and think. thoughts will be pertaining to wife or husband. So what is the real meditation? Meditation is find out, is this husband or wife a proper noun or a common noun? See? It's a common noun. Anybody getting married to anybody is a husband. So it's a common thing. If I am a husband, not something extraordinary, my husband, so what? Kahi hai? Therefore, friends, every moment we have to recognize this. Uddhared atmanatmanam. Natmanam avasadayet. Atmaiva atmano bandhu. Here the word atma has two meanings. Our mind is our friend if that mind is not making us miserable. Our mind is our enemy if we are becoming miserable. So the mind has this option for us. Therefore, real spiritual practice is knowing, learning this. And for that, we have to do experiments. See, I have been doing so many experiments. Why I am telling you my example? So I am not telling, he did like that, he did like that. Unko karne, tumhara kya hai? Kuch nahi. We have to work on yourself. See? Can it be said, kids, I have taken food is very good, don't worry, okay? Let's go home. What about us? No, I have taken, it is very good, tasty, it's okay. Arey? Experience cannot be transferred. You have to have your own experience. See? And when you take this, then you will be living, auditing every experience of your life. What will be the result? We will inaugurate a new lifestyle. A new lifestyle is learning from every single experience. With that learning from every experience, we will grow wise. Now we are growing old and otherwise. Old otherwise people are those who have a huge collection of complaints. If they take this, living at zero complaint level, फिर क्या करूं? What to do now? Complain. One old lady in Bangalore, when I went to that place, the children also grown up. The children were grandparents. You can imagine that old lady was 97, 98. So they say, Swamiji, I said, how is Amma? Swamiji, can you please tell her something? We are used. What I have to tell? She is all the time worried about everything. Tell her, stop worrying. I said, you are worried with her. So, worry ki worry. I said, okay. I said, Mama, why are you worrying about everybody? She became angry with me. You also tell me the same, don't worry. That is the only thing I can do. If I don't do that, what will I do? I said, Mama, I agree with you. It becomes an addiction. If I don't worry, what will happen? Remember this, we are here just for a time pass. When you take time pass, what happens? Life is lived through us and we do not become anybody. So when we take this principle of learning, now you decide what you have to learn. Now if you want to study scriptures properly, then you should know Sanskrit. Then learn Sanskrit. One of my Amma, she is also now 82, 84, like that. Very extremely extraordinary. Recently her husband died. So when both of them old, living very happily, like, as if they are newly married, full of life. When their some 68th or 58th anniversary was done, so they invited me, and what a joy. All what is puja poti has to be done, very neatly dressed, properly dressed, and then, Swamiji, how are we looking? We are looking beautiful, anything like that. At that age, full of life. नहीं अब क्या है बुढ़ापे में करना, मरो ना फिर. Simple living, high thinking is not shabby living and stupid thinking. How you dress and how you address tells the quality of your life. See, friends, it's so important. So, he said, Swamiji, she did the Vedanta course with me. Swamiji, in our course you told, we should learn something. So, I started learning Sanskrit. I said, what you have learned? And I was shocked. She said, Swamiji, from Bhagavad Gita, you ask me any word, I can tell you the grammar of that word. At the age of 80 or 78. Any word. How deeply she must have studied. And then she used to show me, see, this is how I did, and I used to do the course online, I used to talk and ask, full of life. That is what life is. Otherwise, in the old days, Swamiji, now their son, he got married and separated, and he's staying somewhere in another country, and these two are staying in India. But no complaint. Swamiji, we agree with you. Why complain? He has got his life to destroy. We have destroyed our life. Let him destroy his life. Full of cheer. See, friends. So, learn. On the basis of this Sanskrit example, one old man told me in Bombay, Swamiji, you are great. I said, thank you. You are not asking why? I said, no, your perception. You told in old age we should learn something so that the child in us doesn't die. Very good. Then I am learning. I said, very good, keep learning. Do you know what? I said, I don't want to know. Try this. We don't want to know anything about anybody. And even if formality you said, listen, talk, forget. Biggest gift God has given. There are many of them whom I am seeing for years, but I do not know now also what is their name, where from they are. Every time, Acha, I have seen you somewhere. There is no need to collect garbage. See? So, oh no, I want to tell you. I said, okay, tell. I am learning Sanskrit. I said, very good. Do you know why? I said, I don't want to know. No. You know, I am learning Sanskrit because we learned that in heavens they talk Sanskrit. So when I will die and go to heaven, if I do not know Sanskrit, how will I ask for the things? I said, you are a genius. Yeah. Nobody can ever think about it. Then I said, but because you are so genius, we must have plan B. In case You go to hell. Then he said, I know Sindhi. Friends, did you get anything? You didn't get anything. But are you not happy? You have not become happy. You are happy. When we become happy, Swamiji, my granddaughter is blessed with a child. Therefore, I have become happy. Then expect this should happen, that should happen, and the child is grown up, doesn't listen to you. Swamiji, these children don't listen to me. You are outdated. Therefore, do not become happy, be happy. In being happy, loss and gain are zero. It is not created. It is our essential nature. Keep learning, keep learning. Any Tom, Dick and Harry who wants to do meditation, observe that. Sitting. Pillow here, pillow there, pillow under. Now what exactly they are doing? Unknowingly they are knowing. Meditation is freedom from movement. See? So they will be sitting. And then that becomes their understanding. Meditation is sitting quiet. So I can sit for half an hour, Swamiji. How much more we have to sit in meditation? No, it doesn't matter. No. There must be something, you have to sit so many hours without movement. I said, then you will have to compete with buffaloes. Buffaloes sit for 8 hours without movement. Even if a truck comes, they don't get disturbed. A mosquito comes, you will get disturbed. Because we have this wrong notion. Simply sitting. No, learn what we have to learn. We are all struggling for freedom from changes. We are all struggling freedom from the sequence. See? Observe. Life is a chain of sequence. Don't allow any sequence to be formed. How sequence is formed? When we relate one after another. I was a child, I was born there, then this happened, then I was growing. A sequence is formed. A personality is happening. So if you do not allow sequence to be formed, like you sit over, but mind will not keep quiet. Baith liye. Now what we have to do? Therefore, to arrest this movement of the mind creating a sequence, we have to learn. Sequence is formed when earlier thought is incomplete. To make it complete, we add one more thought. So a sequence is formed. If sequence is not formed, mind dies. Now see, in the morning, since morning, We get up and have to go to bathroom with water, with hot water, cold water. Should I go? One after sequence is going on. Now do not allow a sequence to be formed. So what is to be done? For example, you are sitting consciously, comfortably, and then now working on suspension of sequence formation. You are working on that. So you say, Om Namah Shivaya. One thought has come and gone. Second thought, Om Namah Shivaya, gone. Third, Om Namah Shivaya. Then Mala, and then Om Namah Shivaya. You are maintaining the sequence and the mind is kept alive. So, break this sequence formation in the mind. So, Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Now, in this experiment, learn that when one Om Namah Shivaya is over, then there is a silence. So we have known both the sound as well as the silence. Then again, Om Namah Shivaya, another sound. Then silence. Then again, Om Namah Shivaya, another sound. Now from this, instead of doing it mechanically, learn. What we have to learn? When the sound was there, Om Namah Shivaya, we were there. I know, I heard. Thereafter, silence. That also I know. I heard even the silence. Meaning, I was there both when there is a sound as well as there is a silence. Therefore, who am I? I am the one who is supporting both sound and silence. Therefore, I am beyond sound and silence. And therefore, nothing in this world should disturb us. This is what we tell you, listen to silence. You can stop talking to yourself. Don't produce sounds. You can do it. You have got control. Don't talk to yourself. But there is another source of sound from outside on which we have no control. So what normally we do? We react. See? Meditation in progress. Don't make noise. We have got sufficient. So these two things practiced together. Not talking to oneself and listening to silence, meaning listening to sound, silence cannot be heard. So, chanting is stopped, sounds are not produced. External sounds do not disturb us. And this is practice not only when you are sitting in your prayer room. This is practice when we are moving around in the world. See? There is a lot of noise, all good and bad words, many things which are good or bad. When we react, we are mad, meditation. And when we don't, meditation. Therefore, what is meditation? देखो सुनो, see here, मत बोलो, no comment. See? Now, without our knowledge or efforts, we have become absolutely quiet. This quietness is not created, it is our natural state. And examples are given in scriptures. Nivata Deepavat. In a corner, there is a lamp with a flame. Because in that corner there is no gush of air, the flame is steady. But it has all the potentiality of getting disturbed. We are not talking about tube light. The flame, live well. In exactly the same way, living in meditation is, we are moving in this world undisturbed. That doesn't mean we are taken some drug and realize, "Oh, kuch hota hi nahi apne ko." No. The quality of such a mind is having three aspects. See, one, the mind is quiet, not reacting. That doesn't mean it is sleeping. Then it is alert. See? What is alertness? Alertness is let the divinity express through us. What is divinity? Sat Chit Ananda. When Sat will express through us, we live, we let others live. No negative, destructive thought will ever come. When Chit manifests, we don't cheat others and we do not get cheated by others. Ananda. We are at peace with ourselves. And we don't get disturbed because of anything or anybody. See? Otherwise, I was in meditation, I didn't know. The thieves came, took away everything, From that day I decided I am not going to do meditation. My dear, you are sleeping. Meditation is the height of alertness. It's not drowsiness. See? And it is not a part-time profession. See? To what extent quietness and alertness and vigilance is required? To that extent, when a soldier is on the war front, he cannot think about, hey, enemies, this is our break, lunch break, come afterwards. No. We have to remain alert 24/7. And that alertness is, watch your own mind. When you become more and more aware of your own mind, you will see how much unwanted reactions we have in our life. And those reactions are default. We have never worked on it. And one of the reaction is talking. We have to talk. See? And therefore, the mantra is, who asked you? See? That doesn't mean you are all the time with a sullen face. और पता नहीं यार जब से मेडिटेशन रियलाइज हो गया ऐसे हो गया. No. Our spiritual practice should not be suspected by anybody. Then slowly and steadily our poise will remain. And the quality of such a mind is this. It is quiet, it's alert. Nobody can come and just deceive and go away. Why? पता नहीं यार, since I am realized, समझ में नहीं आता. जैसे बेवकूफ़ी. Quite alert and vigilant. Vigilance is when we are living, interacting with the world or the people, no impressions of likes or dislikes are created on the mind. Shatro mitre putre bandhau ma kuru yatnam vigraha sandhau. See, slowly and steadily we learn the art of remaining effortlessly at peace with ourselves, yet very much alive to the whole world. Now in all this, what we have learned, there is no action anywhere. Because like upasana is action, bhakti is experience. See? Yoga, karma is action. Meditation is experience. See? This basic difference we have to catch. Upasana and bhakti. Upasana is done to achieve something. Oh Lord, I should get my son married. Please help me. I will do 21 times Hanuman Chalisa part. And Hanuman is laughing. Excuse me, you have dialed wrong number. Why? Praying me, if you want to get your son married, it will fail because I am myself unmarried. See? Learn. So our upasana has nothing to do with the bhakti or devotion. It is investment. It is not devotion. Bhakti or devotion is an experience. And what is that experience? Like, we have love for our kids. Now, what is that love? Even the foolishness of our child is recognized by us as wisdom. See? Because this love has no reason. Oneness is the experience. Similarly, devotion we don't have to do. Whatever we are doing, do with devotion. Then it is spiritual path. But normally what happens? Chanting the Lord's name is devotion. Going to the temple is devotion. Is okay, KG1, KG2. But whole life we have to now come back. And what will be that coming back? Will be when we are not taken care of by Him, If devotion has kindled in our heart, then every single experience of our life will be recognized as the blessings of the Lord. Every single experience. See? That is devotion. Other things are okay, keep doing. Why? Time pass. Keep occupied. But then, at our own level, it should be at peace. Why many people get against this puja poti? One of the reasons is this. Last example I'll tell you to conclude. In one Marwadi family in Ranchi, many years before, we were staying in a house, 3-storied or so, and I was staying on the ground floor in one room. So after third or fourth day, one small little girl, maybe about 7-8 years, she came to my room and closed the door, looked here and there. So I said, what happening? Swamiji, swear by God. I said, what? You will not tell anything what I am telling you. I said, okay, I will not tell. You know what she said? You talk all the time Krishna, Krishna. Is your Krishna a rascal? I said, go ahead. Is your Krishna troubling everybody? Is your Krishna abusing somebody? See? I said, which book you are referring, my dear? No, I am not referring book. Then our Dadima, when she is in her room, temple room, for 3-4 hours, that time in our house there is peace. And she is doing puja there. When she comes out, immediately Mahabharata begins. Shouting at the servants, hitting somebody, abusing somebody, throwing the things, becoming angry. So I thought, because she was 2-3 hours with Krishna, she comes out, it must be that. Friends, spiritual life is a responsible activity of our day-to-day existence. See, why many youngsters turn away is only because of this. We should become an ideal for them. And it can happen if we are living in meditation. And it is in our hands. We make our life or we mar our life. Therefore, learn from every single experience. When we learn something, we don't require notes. See? Because now we are rooted in that experience. Somebody's house I went at night, 12 o'clock or 1 o'clock flight came, I was very hungry. I said, hey, I am hungry. He said, Swami, don't worry. My wife is expert, she will cook immediately. And within 5-7 minutes the food was ready. He said, look here, Swamiji, I never get this much. 3 sabjis she has prepared, and rice and chapati, 3. I said, do you know? 3 sabjis are topped different. Below it is the same. Same sabji put in 3 places. On one there is the coconut powder, on one there is the dhania, and on third there is little bit of yogurt. Swamiji. She said, Swamiji, you are terrible. I said, no, you are awful. Look at life cheerfully, happily. You have learnt everything in spirituality. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Sri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari Om.